What's up everybody, Shadow Ninja here, and welcome back to another Rage Quit video. And for today's video, we are yet again talking about the Marvel's Avengers game made by Square Enix. And I know there has been a lot of discussion surrounding this game, and I thought I would just make a part 2 discussion for this one, considering that we are going to be talking about the DLC. Yes, the completely free DLC that they are going to come out with each individual updates, and they are going to give us each individual character with set updates. Now, considering that this game is going to be predominantly single player and it's also going to have a multiplayer, I'm not sure that if they're going to have a character come out and then a little story arc with the characters. I'm not sure about any of that. But what I am sure of is that these characters are going to play more of a role in multiplayer than they will in a single player game. And it's going to probably work like Overwatch. They're going to have free updates, free new characters with new abilities and unique play styles, and you can play them just as long as you have downloaded these characters in the DLC. I thought I would just take this time out and go over what characters I personally would like to see in this game. And I know there are thousands of characters in Marvel's roster that you could use for this game, but I just picked out a couple certain characters that I would like more than others. Anyway, we're just going to get right into it, and if at the end of the video I've missed any character, hero or villain, because I will go over the two factions separately, hero or villain, if I've missed any characters that you guys would like, please put them in the comments below, and maybe in the future I'll make a part 2 featuring all of what the viewers want for this game. Now, I am really excited about Marvel's Avengers. It has been so long since we've actually been able to play as the Avengers. I think even since Ultimate Alliance and LEGO Marvel's Avengers and superheroes were we able to play as these guys. And the graphics look good. Despite what people say, I am very hyped for this game's gameplay. But let's just get right into who I believe, or who I would like to be in this game as DLC. We already have the standard main roster of our 5 heroes, including Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, and of course Black Widow. And it has been yet to say if we were able to play as maybe villains such as Abomination or Taskmaster, because I know that they both are in the trailer. And I'm assuming if they're going to make a superheroes versus supervillains game mode, we would be able to play as just those characters. But as far as DLC is concerned, I think our first DLC hero will be Hawkeye. Now, I alluded to this in the previous video that Hawkeye isn't in the main campaign and shows up nowhere in the trailer, but I definitely think that he's going to make an appearance because, hey, he's the only odd man out of the whole group, and Hawkeye is very important to the Avengers team when you really think about it. So, Hawkeye is the first one that I would definitely like to see, since he is such an important character in the game. I personally didn't like him before, but I definitely think that he should be and should deserve to play in this game. Second character we're going to have is kind of a supporting character to Iron Man, War Machine. And I think that War Machine should play just like Iron Man, but he should have a little more harder artillery and harder hitting weapons as War Machine does. And I think they could do really good with War Machine. And that's just that. I just think he's cool. Okay, third, we're going to have Doctor Strange. I know he was in the original Ultimate Alliance games, I believe he was, and he would just be really cool to play, flying everywhere, shooting his magic everywhere. Oh yeah, this guy would be pretty cool. The next one, it's not just one character, it's actually a whole team of characters. I believe that the X-Men, now that they are probably most likely going to be in the MCU, they should definitely take part in this Avengers game, kind of to introduce them and get everybody used to the feeling of them being a part of this story. Now, whether who you would like to be in it, maybe Cyclops, Wolverine, Storm, I don't know, anybody who you would like, or maybe just a group of them, I don't know, maybe in a whole hero pack. Anything is possible with these guys. And then our next contestant, our next DLC, and guys, just as a disclaimer, I don't think we're going to get this many heroes. I'm just saying a bunch of list of heroes that I would like to pick from and choose from. But the next DLC choice is very similar, the Fantastic Four. Now, I don't know who you would pick. Maybe The Thing, maybe Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, or Invisible Woman would be great for this game. Or maybe all 4 of them if we're lucky. That would be awesome. Next character is a little bit of a joke character, Deadpool. Deadpool has been in Ultimate Alliance and the LEGO games and everything. And even though he is a little bit more crude than other characters in the Marvel Universe, I definitely think he deserves a place here, and he would be actually really cool to see. The next character on our list, Daredevil. He applies to the same concept that Deadpool was in. He was in the Ultimate Alliance games, and if I believe right, the Marvel Spider-Man universe and the Avengers universe, I believe, are connected, and Daredevil does share a place in New York City and in the map where Spider-Man is, and that goes for Doctor Strange as well. Alright, for our next character, we are going to have Ghost Rider. Yeah, I know he doesn't really take place in any part of the MCU except for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but maybe that is just enough to get him into the game. Not the traditional Johnny Storm where he's on the motorcycle, maybe when him as a racer, he has his race outfit. Considering that he is in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that is just enough to put him into the game. I would really like to see Ghost Rider. I knew he had a PlayStation 2 game, he was in Ultimate Alliance, and of course the LEGO games. I mean, who wasn't in the LEGO games? But anyway, this character will be so fun to use, and I think he would just look amazing with these graphics. Alright, and now probably the most important character for me is Spider-Man for our next one. Yes, I already said that I think that the Marvel Spider-Man universe and the Avengers game universe are connected in some way. I mean, if you go in Marvel Spider-Man, you go to the Avengers Tower, Peter Parker says that the Avengers are somewhere in the West Coast doing an event, and look where we are right now in the Avengers game. Anyway, I believe that Spider-Man should be a part of the game. Maybe he's called in by the Avengers or something. You know, his story doesn't even have to make sense. He's freaking Spider-Man, alright? He could just be put into the game, whatever. I think everybody would be really happy about that. But anyway, our last hero on this list is going to be Black Panther. And I know Black Panther has been a really favorite character of a lot of Marvel fans. And Black Panther, you know, he has a really good story arc with the Avengers, and I think it would just be a missed opportunity if you didn't take into full account of their alliances and the way that Black Panther kind of just puts himself into this world. And I think if they just call him up, hey, we need your help, he comes from Wakanda, bam, now he's here. But anyways, guys, that is all of the heroes that I personally... Oh, wait. I cannot forget one more character. If he's not already going to be in the main roster, I would really like Ant-Man. I mean, you kind of already saw him in the second trailer. At the very end, you saw him use like a quantum grenade launcher to shrink this death machine down to like a dog level, and it was really cool to see. I really hope that he's not just going to be a scientist. I want to see him suit up and take place in a battle with the Avengers. But hey, guys, only time will tell. But that's it for the hero segment of this video. Now we're going to get into some supervillains, which is a very interesting part because we don't even know if we can play as these dudes yet. But obviously, the first one I would really like to see is Doctor Doom. Not only is he a really important villain for the Fantastic Four, but he's a really powerful villain in general. I mean, who wouldn't want to play as Doctor Doom? Second villain we have is Ultron. I know in the MCU it was said that Tony Stark made Ultron, but now they can do basically whatever they want with this character. Bring him in, make him fight Iron Man. You know, he was just going to be really cool. Third one I would like to see is Mysterio. There's not really a clear reason why I want Mysterio in the game. I just think that he would fit into the game really nicely. He looks cool, his powers are badass, and he's very underrated. But anyway, fourth character, we already saw him in the trailer fighting Hulk. It is, yes, Abomination, and I don't think this character has gotten enough love yet. He was in the Incredible Hulk movie, and he was perceived and depicted as a really brutal and vicious character, and I want to see some of that into this game, and I want him to kind of have like a one-on-one with Hulk, and I want to be able to play that one-on-one Titan combat with Hulk. Our fourth character we're going to get into ties in with the Fantastic Four, and that is going to be the Skrull. The character that literally has all their powers and can shapeshift and turn into different characters, kind of like a Shang Tsung of the Marvel's Avengers game. But yeah, I would really like the Skrull. And our next character, he was also in the trailer in the very beginning, Taskmaster. I also know he was part of the Marvel Spider-Man game, and you could fight him similar to how you could fight Azrael as Batman in the challenge mode. But yeah, Taskmaster is a really cool villain. You see Black Widow in the trailer spiraling and flying with the dude, and he's punching her, she's punching him. I'd really like to play as this mercenary. He's badass. And the next character, I'm not really sure how you could play as this character because he's not really a combat-heavy guy, but the Red Skull, he's got a tie-in somewhere with Captain America. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And that kind of goes with Dormammu. I definitely believe that he should be in it to kind of counter Doctor Strange. And, of course, Venom and Green Goblin for Spider-Man. And these two characters are really cool, and I would really like to see them in the game, even if the universes are connected. But guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I just displayed all of the heroes and villains I want to see coming to Marvel's Avengers, and I want to know what you guys think. So go down in the comments section if I missed anybody that you like, hero or villain. please do not hesitate but to tell me in the comment section and why you want to see them so badly. But guys, thank you for watching as always. Thank you for the ongoing support. And yeah, that's gonna be it. But like the video if you did like it, sub and press the bell on the side if you want to become part of the Rage Quit community if you are new, to stay up to date and never miss a single Rage Quit upload. And I of course will see you guys on the next one.